Hudson got the news that shattered her world. Her mom and brother had been found shot to death at their Chicago home. Her young nephew was missing, and 3 days later, the body of 7-year-old Julian King was found in an SUV. He'd also been shot to death. Now, shortly after the killings, police named the boy's stepfather the estranged husband of Hudson's sister, a person of interest. They arrested him for a parole violation. Today, they have charged him with the murder. CNN's senior legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin joins me now. This guy, William Balfour, he's been a person of interest now for quite some time. Why do you think it took so long to actually make this arrest?
Well, there was really no rush because he was in custody. They didn't have to worry about him fleeing. They had him on the parole violation, so they had the time to do all the forensic evidence, do all the eyewitness testimony that they needed to collect, and then make the decision whether to arrest him.
They found a .45 caliber gun near the body of this little boy.
Correct. And the question is, how will they link it to the guy who was arrested? He is there is apparently some eyewitness testimony suggesting that he had it. There's some suggestion that he may have stolen it. We'll see what the evidence shows.
Is there any alibi that he has, or I mean, what is his story? Do we know?
Well, his mother gave an interview to Nancy Grace today on Headline News, and she said that he was with a girlfriend. It sounded like a pretty thin alibi. And, you know, the sad truth in these cases is it's almost always someone the victim knows. You know, we all fear stranger crime, but the fact is it's usually some sort of crime of passion, anger, revenge.
I love that you were watching Nancy Grace, which you do every day.
You know what? She's part of our team.
She's totally part of our team.
And that's and you know, in a case like this,
she gets the interviews.
She got this.
So a jury doesn't, though, take all that seriously, the testimony of a mom talking about her son, do they?
No, certainly not. And he's going to need something better than that. But, you know, in fairness, he was just arrested today. We have to see whether the eyewitness testimony pans out. Eyewitness testimony is often unreliable. Is there forensic evidence linking him to the gun? Is there
and we don't know that. We don't know much about
that stuff hasn't come out yet. But, you know, the government has plenty of time to make the case. This guy had been in prison for 7 years previously for attempted murder, so he has a record. You know, he is obviously someone the police would be looking at from the beginning. Now they think they have enough to charge him.
Would Jennifer Hudson, I mean, she wasn't there, she wasn't even in the city, would she be called to testify in some way?
I think it's very unlikely. She doesn't seem to have seen anything that's relevant. And
unless she had information about their relationship or prior threats.
And she might be some sort of motive witness, but in terms of what we know now and of how they would try the case, probably not.
All right.